the game that we were playing on Saturday. I was really tired, and I thought I had just leant like this for a little minute, and he had to turn my cam off and everything on Twitch, and then cut a big huge chunk of it out in editing because I had literally fell asleep.
She was sleeping through half the session on Saturday.
And I remembered it because I could hear I was listening, and then it wasn't until I heard somebody say sleeping, and I was like, shit, they're talking about me.
Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in. This is episode 59 of the Holy Cleanse, aka the Homebrew campaign, aka the adventures of Pete, Dave, Trev and Tam, aka Darrow and the Numbskills. This is Homebrew Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 2nd edition. I'm the Dungeon Master, RxOliver. We have a laugh and a carry on. You can catch up on it on 58 episodes previous to this on YouTube. We're going to play some D&D, everybody. Thanks for watching. So, guys, where we left off. Oh, well, what we usually do is how many days to court is it?
1 second.
29.
29 days to court it is.
You can double check in the Wikipedia because I've actually caught that up so that it's precise and accurate now.
In which case you could announce it next time.
I'm not doing it because if I mess around with different screens, it's messing up my stream for some reason. I've got the screen captures done wrong or something. I don't know. I'm going to have to work on that in between sessions, but never mind. If anything needs looked at, you're looking at it. So, where we left off, you had just gotten through the first level of the Dragon's Watch Castle Ruins, and you've gone down a passage and got into what seems to be another level but it's more natural caverns this time, looks like. And you've come across these monsters. 2 out of 4 of them are surprised, and Kiara out of you is surprised. We've all rolled initiative, we know what spells we're casting, so we're starting off with a combat. Fun times. Now, yeah, like I said this before the formal introduction, so the DM made a mistake when he was building the dungeon. Cloakers are a solitary animal, so this thing isn't a cloaker. These have been nerfed and have changed, and these are a different thing. So have fun with these. David, you've got Olgrim and Fargrim still, because Sninknook is dead.
Aye, that I have.
Olgrim's first.
Well.
Oh, hang on.
Best deal. Yeah.
Get the dice on screen, sorry. You ready to go?
So, one thing I want to check.
Yeah.
Eleanor, so is Eleanor about to cast Barathram's Blessing, or has she already done so?
Has rolled initiative for.
Has rolled initiative for.
Yes, okay. I believe so. Is that right, Trevor? Because you're casting a spell as well, eh?
Yeah, I think I've just got initiative.
Because we've got surprised people and we've got an initiative order. So I believe at the end of the last session we did surprise and we did initiative. Andy McCarthy's doing that spell and Eleanor is doing Barathram's Blessing.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the thing on 2 of the Cloakers is surprise.
Surprise, yes. And Kiara, okay. Surprised.
I'm surprised also.
And if we remember correctly, I know it was a while, but you were surprised in fights in the previous episode as well. This is the second time in two sessions that you've that you've missed out.
Was it confused in the last one?
Wait, no, that was previous. You were surprised recently as well. So at the top of the round we have Olgrim.
In fairness, Kiara's not having much luck recently.
Not at recent fights.
You need to spend more time underground, lass. 1 second.
You've got no choice now.
So we can get on.
Got no choice now. You're locked in.
Did we Sninknook?
Quick question: how wide is this passage here? 10
so
foot, 5 foot.
It should be accurate. This. So yeah, 5 plus. So not 10.
So he needs. So being a skilled warrior, he's going to move past and stand there to deal with this creature.
Right. Yeah. No problem.
Sorry. My camera stand fell down.
It's alright. Oh, it's good to be back playing again. Oh, that'll hit it. Are you hitting the surprised one, yeah?
Whoa.
Well, cuss! Get it quick before it can kill us.
Okay, go for it. Roll some damage, man. Let's go.
Is this medium or large?
They are. I'll double check.
Large.
Is it large?
8.
8 foot
Okay.
long. In
Yeah.
that case, deduct 1 hit point from that 7 that was done to it.
Okay. Also going to change. Oh no, I've got that. That's fine. Okay. 7 hit points of damage.
Less 1,
Less 1, 6.
because a warhammer does less damage to a large creature.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
I don't know why.
But he's going to be swinging another one in like half a second anyway, so it's fine. Now it's Eleonora, who I believe is casting Barrackham's Blessing. Peter. So.
Are you on push to talk?
Yeah, he is. Forgot to.
Yeah, thank you for mentioning that, Tabby. All the characters, apart from the one who has just gone in and hit something, are the +1 to hit.
Way nice. So I'll
Now,
just
Delph.
put it on Eleonora. How many
To
rounds
be
does it
faster.
last? How many rounds does it last, Peter?
It lasts, I believe, 6 rounds.
I believe so. There you go. I'll just put it on
Does that
Eleonora.
include me? Because I'm surprised.
It includes you. Everybody that's not in melee combat that's on your side, that's in range.
I didn't know if it mattered because I was under like that thing.
Doesn't matter.
Typical elf,
Nice.
waiting till I'm in combat.
Oh, Darrow and the Demi-Humans. That was my other one I forgot to say. Darrow and the Demi-Humans. There's no humans in the party. Hasn't been for a while now. So, Ogrim swings one hammer. Bang! Into the surprised Cloaker-like monster. That's still not done anything yet. Eleonora casts Barrack Thram's Blessing with her new repaired holy symbol, thanks to the Battlehammer brothers.
Aye, lad.
Now,
I've
Ogrim.
just confirmed, and it is 6 rounds.
6, nice. Okay, so Ogrim with his second attack.
Fratted thing didn't dodge.
Whoa.
Expecting it to.
That hits it.
But I got it anyway.
Yeah. Now, what's he going to do for damage? 6.
Another 6.
How? Okay. This thing recoils. It recoils in pain. It's totally surprised anyway. Hey! Now,
Well, it's pretty tough. I've done minimum damage both times.
David, I spoil you. You've got 2 full-ass characters to play. It's now the other brother's turn.
It's gonna meet.
Don't hog 'em for yourself, brother.
This is the older brother, Fargrim, the weaponsmith. Ogrim, the younger brother, is the armoursmith.
Bet I can kill this one faster than you, lad.
Oh, so you're just going for the other one. Nice. It's a competition.
Well, of course. Everything in life's a competition.
That'll not hit it.
Ah,
Now,
you distracted it.
we come to these monsters, and I'm going to bring up a... Cause these two obviously are out of action. This one is going to fly at Fargrim. So I've got a physical copy of the monster manual here. Bear with me. I'll read that again. Hey, check out that old school. So, when it is first seen, it's almost impossible to distinguish this monster from a common black cloak. Its back has 2 rows of black eyes, spots running down that look much like buttons, and the 2 ivory-coloured claws on its upper edge can easily be mistaken for bone clasps. When it unfurls itself and moves to attack, however, its true nature becomes all too obvious. At this point, its white underside is clear, and the monster's face is fully visible. This face, with the glow of its 2 piercing red eyes and the needle-like fangs that line its mouth, is a truly horrible sight. There we go. So I'll just read it from the book.
Well, I'd always be suspicious of a black cloak anyway. It's expensive
So-
using all that dye.
It's going to fly at
Bone
you.
clasps. Typical necromancer.
And I just roll the attack roll with the tail. So I need to click on the token first. I'm on it.
We're so close to 60 episodes. Why are you trying to kill us all?
So I need to check out who's attacking who. So this is first one's attacking Fargrim. Need to have that on that screen. Tell me if the stream messes up again.
Yeah, hold on.
I think it should be okay. Armor class of 4 hit him? No, it doesn't, eh?
Nope.
Okay, so it attempts to wrap itself around him and fails. And now it's just flying in the air. And the other one is going to attempt the same thing on the other brother.
You guys hear that?
-1.
That's a hit.
Oh, right, so this thing wraps itself around Ogrim. Now, I will need to get the monster manual back.
Yeah.
I was going to mess up the stream again. So, when it wraps around him, right, so any creature that falls victim to its attack is all but helpless and can be bitten easily with no roll required for 1d4 points of damage. Okay, so I get an automatic, well, I've landed a hit, so I get 1d4 damage this round, plus the victim's unadjusted armor class. So what's Ogrim's armor class without dex adjustments?
1 second.
Right, someone explain that to me, please.
It's a really weird one. It doesn't pop up very often.
Is it 2 tar?
Plate mail +2.
What's his AC?
0.
And what's his dex bonus? Does he have a dex bonus?
0.
So there's no dex bonus.
And
So it's
Olgrim doesn't use a shield.
all right. So there is no.
No
So
bonus.
he's got an armor class 0, right? So it is 1d4 damage. So I roll 1d4.
What sort of plate?
I don't know. Just says plate mail +2 and armor class 0 on the sheet. I'm taking what I've been given.
That doesn't work out, does it?
No, it should be.
Complain to the DM,
one.
not me.
Completely me.
Unless it's not
It's
plate mail, but some.
Funny. Is it pale plate? I don't know.
I don't know. Plate
So
mail
the-
+2, ring of protection +1, which doesn't normally stack.
It does in my game. Well, it's only
Does in
1
your game?
damage.
Oh, it does in your game.
It does stack in my game, yeah.
So that's where the naught comes from, yeah.
Yeah, a ring of protection +1 stacks with magic armor. A shield stacks as well. You just can't can't stack an extra like a cloak on top of that as well. But shield, armor plus one other thing, yeah. It's too easy. You need to make it survivable.
Brother, why's it gone dark?
So he's got a cloak wrapped around him, and he takes 1 point of damage. Now, while it's devouring its chosen victims, the Cloaker uses its 2 whip-like tail attacks to inflict 1d points of damage on those who move in to help and rescue the captive. Okay, so, is anyone close enough for its tail attacks? Yes. Fargrim is. So, it's wrapped around Ogrim.
Can it do that at the same time it's kind of rushed forward and attacked?
It gets all its attacks in the same round, as far as I can tell, mate. Yes.
What does it say in the stat block? It might say.
Right. Yeah, it says 1 to 6, 1d6 plus special. So it has 3 attacks in the round. So it's got 2 whip attacks. So 2 tail attacks.
I thought you said it had already had a tail attack.
Who is it?
Around him.
No, it wraps around him with a cloak, bites him, and then it's got 2 attacks with its tail. And it can attack other people.
Can you put it on top of the guy who's wrapped?
Yeah, what I need to do is move this to front. Like that.
So if it's doing the tail thing, it must. Yeah. So
It's hitting
in that
Fargrim,
case,
yeah.
it really has to be pointed upwards, and that means if other people come in and melee, it's not really pointed towards them.
I'll say, because it's facing that, because he's off to the side, I'll say... No, because it's not 2 tails making 2 attacks, it's 1 tail. Nah, it's getting attacked. Sorry.
I'm confused as fuck.
It's got 2 attacks with its tail in the same round that it wraps round the Ogrim and bites him. It's still got 2 attacks, and it's going to attack Fargrim.
Gonna lash him with its.
It's going to try and lash him with a
barbed
whip-like tail, and with the first one it misses. With the second one it misses. Now, so the first one missed with its attack. It doesn't get its other attacks this round because there's nobody behind it for the tail. Yeah, okay, that's it for them for the round. And the Bakar, who is casting Flaming Sphere.
Yes. Now,
Ooh.
don't want to singe the dwarf brothers too much, but on the other hand, so my range for this is 10 yards, so I need to move forward enough so that I can get my spell.
But then you can move it after it's cast. You can move it around so many yards per level.
But I want to cast it where it can immediately start causing damage. I can move forward though, can't I, before I cast the spell?
Yeah, so I can give you half movement and still cast that.
Should think I could easily get to about that corner, can't I?
Because I'm super generous 2nd edition DM. If anybody's watching that plays 2nd edition AD&D, they'll be like, this guy's soft.
It's not very far up to there, is it? So I can then.
Yeah, you can get definitely beyond there.
Is this one engulfing? That's Fargrim, isn't it? Is the one engulfing him within 10 yards range now?
The one that's engulfing Olgrim, you mean?
Or Olgrim, yeah, whichever one is engulfing.
10 yards, right? Hang on. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because I'm thinking if he's covered in the cloak, then he's not going to be affected by the flames. I'm hoping that he will be protected from the flames.
I'll let you do it, and I'll let you do it, and then I'll read the rules, Trevor, mate. I'll let you do it, and then I'll read the rules.
Well, it doesn't. I don't think it's described. So if I put the
tough dwarf, you can take a few burning points of damage. Right, so you're casting it right there.
Yeah, right here next to those two creatures, and I'm hoping it won't.
Okay, so
it won't damage.
Bear with me a minute then.
Whichever of the dwarves it is in there, I can't see. I can't tell who it is, can I? All I can see is
you've only got round the corner after it's enveloped him, so you can't see him.
All I can see is his boots.
What size is it?
It is. I don't know. It just says. I don't think it's particularly large.
It does say in the spell description what the size of the flaming sphere is. Like.
1 second, I'll have a quick look.
Thank you.
What level is it?
3rd, I think.
It's a 3 foot radius. It says
3 foot. Thank you. So it's a wee thing like that.
Which may mean you can only do one then.
I'm going to try and insert it between them if I can, but it does have anything within 5 feet. Also takes some damage. But if I can insert it between them and get both of them, I will. But if I can't, I'll just get.
There you go. That's 3 feet. So you want to affect them both? You want to land it there?
If I can wedge it between them, are they close enough to wedge it between them?
Yeah.
Right, I'll get both of them then.
Okay. So what does it do this round, damage wise? Do they have a save?
Creatures in saving throw negates. Creatures in contact with the globe must successfully save versus spell or suffer 2d4 points of damage.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, so save versus spell.
Yeah, and I think there won't be any others that are within range because they have to be within 5 feet to take heat damage.
I think if the one that's wrapped round Olgrim saves, then Olgrim saves.
Well,
if it doesn't, then Olgrim would get to save.
I've rolled fail and then success, and I'm going left to right. So the one that's engulfing Olgrim has failed to save. So what damage does it take?
2d4.
Oh, nice.
Did you roll 2d4?
Yeah, roll that.
2d4. Oh, come on, let's have a good roll. Yeah, that's not bad.
6 damage. Right, somebody roll that same saving throw versus spell for Olgrim with a +5. I don't know what the rules. I'm not looking up the rules. Fuck it. Give my +5
I
on
will
the
roll
save.
for it.
And I assume he would only take the 1d4 because he's not in contact with it.
That's what I'm thinking.
He's only affected by the heat. He's
in fact,
within 5 feet.
give my +4 of the save. +4 on the save.
Aha!
He's made the save, so negates. He doesn't take the damage. So the second one also made the save, so doesn't take the damage, right?
But it
Sounds
does
right.
But it is within 5 foot, so therefore it suffers 1d4.
Well, no, it's It was in contact with both of them, but that one saved, so it managed to avoid.
But
being
next
burst,
round, unless it moves, it's got to make a save again or take damage.
Right, fine.
Yeah, because the ball is wedged between them at the moment.
And it's hovering in midair, burning them. Okay, nice. That's the first time we've seen that spell. I don't know about in this game, but in a long time anyway. I think Cornaith maybe cast it once 3 years ago or something.
Sure whether he was allowed it.
I don't recall the Great Wizard casting it.
I might have cast it against you with a bad guy, maybe.
It's evocation, so I suspect it's his as a forbidden sphere.
Did Dirtfingers cast it at you, maybe?
What?
Maybe I've used it.
Was it still Flaming Hand?
The Flaming Sphere that Anubakars cast. I've used that before, maybe against you. I'm sure I've seen it in this game.
Yeah, I have, I think.
Well, anyway, it's Darrow's turn.
Right.
Oh.
There's a bloody elf where I want to be.
You've got an elf in the way.
Let's see. Can you see how far I can move? 30 foot.
Yes. In a straight line, about there.
So I can just about get through him.
You can get through. It's all allies. They're sidestepping as you go through. There's nobody in combat
Ready
with
to
them.
pass
They've got
the
space. Yeah. I'll give you the full 30 feet in a straight line. Through your friends. It's only a couple. It's just wee skinny wee elves. It's just skinny wee elves and half elves, Darrow. No bother. Just knock them out of the way, man.
Can I just hang on? Can I just ask something?
Yep.
Going back to the Flaming Sphere, I think Fargrim and the other surprised Cloaker are within 5 foot of it.
I'd have to make a save.
And have to make a save.
Right, I'll roll for the Cloaker. You roll for Fargrim. The Cloaker failed.
Aha!
This one
Fargrim
here.
succeeded.
Hey.
Nice, okay,
you
so...
You want me to roll a d4 for that one then?
D4 damage on that one, Trev, mate.
Oh, 4 damage.
Vicious.
Nice.
Doing well. I'm surprised they're not susceptible to fire, being sort of cloak-like, but I suppose they only look like cloaks.
It's organic
They're not really
material,
cloth.
it just looks like a cloak, yeah. Imagine a stingray. Imagine a flying magical stingray.
Yeah.
That's how I picture
Grazing
it.
on them?
Probably. It's probably got quite... People eat stingrays, don't they? I reckon it's got the same body type as a stingray, basically. A bigger one.
Yeah, you eat skate, certainly. Stingray's
I don't
similar, isn't it?
I don't.
Right.
And Andabakar's cooking it for us.
What are you doing from there, Darrow?
So Darrow is, if you can make up your mind, either medium or long range. And it's...
Well, you want me to tell you what range it is? Okay.
Yeah, and I assume it's the one that's wrapped round dwarf. So will that make medium?
They both make medium.
And the one that's wrapped round dwarf is a clearer view, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd say the other one's got partial cover.
So in that case, it's the one that's wrapped round dwarf.
So Ogrim's going to get a thunk on the head just now as the hammer gets thrown at him, is he? Now, I'm going to have to read what happens to people
I'm
inside
not
the
even
fence.
sure that I can see that it's wrapped round dwarf. All I see is some target.
It's a good point.
You can hear kind of muffled kind of yells of kind of, "You cheated, brother," coming from it.
See if we secret side things.
No, I'm just reading the rule book just to see if I'm...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just to see, like, if it says anything about what happens to people that are inside it when it gets battered. Do you know what I mean?
Half damage goes on the cloaker, half damage goes on the person inside.
Is that what it says, or is that just you making it up?
And,
Sounds good to me, like...
No, I think they're thick-skinned. I think it'd be like 2/4 and a...
I'm trying to find if it says it.
Well,
any attacks made on the cloaker inflict half their damage to the cloaker and the other half to the
Yeah, I've just found it. Yep, area effects spells such as fireball cause full damage to both the monster and its victim. Okay, there we go. So now we know. Now we know. Right then.
Right, but I've caused no damage.
Yeah, you've rolled a rubbish roll. Okay. So, it is the hero Charlemagne, the bear of the group.
Let's go. Fucking nearly sleeping.
Can't actually see what's going on. So he'll
Well-
presumably respond to Kiara's commands.
Commands, yes. Remember, Kiara
Yeah,
is proficient in
fuck
animal
though.
handling, animal
You're
training.
surprised.
You're not
Yeah,
confused,
Kiara's
remember? You're
surprised.
surprised, yeah.
So it's probably
What's
kind of
the
looking.
position?
Well, surprise just means you missed this round.
All right,
Can-
okay, but I'd still have like.
The bear's not surprised, and he's intelligent. Do we want with
Yeah.
the bear? He can attack.
I tell him to get him now. Is it still on fire? This thing here.
There's a fire
He's not
floating in the
going to
air
like-
around them.
He's a bear. He's not going to like the flame.
Yeah, he probably just move forward a little bit. Can I just do? Oh fuck. Can I just do movement?
If you want.
Let me turn him around properly. What's this, Daryl? What's going on? That's me, by the way. Sorry.
Are you done?
Aye, sorry.
Okay, so well, we go to the top of a round now. So you can now roll yourself an initiative because you're no longer surprised. Same goes for these things though.
Darrow is going to expect to be in melee, so I'm rolling initiative for him too.
Okay.
Well, did the Baracram's Blessing give us any bonuses on our spells, or does that only apply to
No.
melee weapons?
It applies to attack. No, it's all
Melee
attacks.
weapons, which means
Missile weapons as well.
Darrow actually hit 88.
Doesn't hit
I
it.
think that's it.
Unfortunately, that's not good enough. Not a bad roll. What are you attacking with or doing?
Magic missile.
Oh, nice. Now that's a way to hit the thing without hurting Ogrim. That's a clever
And
one.
it's a guaranteed hit. Like, I was going to go with my darts, but then I'm like,
Hold on. I didn't click on Darrow before I rolled initiative, and they'll correct it. And I've realised Eleanor obviously isn't doing the same thing.
No, she can only do that once anyway.
And will I'll roll for the length weapon. It's a staff, isn't it?
She has a staff, yeah. I can't remember if she's proficient or not, though. I don't think she uses it proficiently. Does she?
who?
Eleonora.
Oh, right, sorry, I forgot your name.
She's not proficient in it, but it's useful as a
It's
backup.
still useful, yeah, because she can get, like, you've got an extra attack from over the top, basically.
But
I think-
she's only shown as having long sword and quarterstaff. Which for a cleric of that
Well,
level,
as proficiencies. So she is proficient.
I'm looking at the proficiencies. I was looking at the weapons she had. Yeah, quarterstaff and longbow, which she's never been equipped with and should have been.
Probably
Pay more
frowned on for
attention.
clerics of Barrackram.
No, that's what the war clerics.
So
Like.
she has got the quarterstaff as the proficiency.
Okay, so you're rolling for that for her.
I think this round Olgrim can do is
shoes on
try and exert his strength to rip himself free, bend bars or whatever.
Okay.
And Darrow having a faster initiative than Eleanor is what we want for them to be in the right order.
Is that everybody done?
I'm just going to go look
Aye.
at the door.
Yeah,
Excuse us.
bear with me a moment. I need to do something on another screen as well that might mess up my stream.
And remember the bless. I'm just away from screen for a moment.
Right, okay. Round 2, combat, everybody.
Let's go. I've got pins and needles in my leg. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
might go
grim.
mute.
Right, so,
Horrible messages.
David, I believe you had the monster manual up for Cloaker. Do you want to see if he gets any struggle to get out? Does he get a chance to get out?
It doesn't actually say anything about being able to get out, but I normally run something like you have to attempt to. You can't attack it. You've got to attempt to bend bars, to break free.
Give me a bend bars roll then.
I'm waiting till the end of the round.
Oh, right enough. What do you mean at the end of the round? We're at the start of the round.
Aye, lad. But if I go at the start of the round, it then gets another attempt to grab me. If I go
Are
at the
you
end of the
holding?
round-
You're holding your action while this
Aye,
thing's.
lad.
That's the worst metagaming ever. You're getting minus 100 XP. That's terrible metagaming.
Yeah.
No,
Reroll my
nobody's
initiative
like,
and roll a
oh,
10.
I'll just wait inside this thing. Well, no, you're gonna try and break out straight away, surely,
No, he would know that his brother would be coming for him.
if you
No.
say so.
My
If you
brother
say
will be
so.
going for the other one to beat me.
If you say so, it looks like a massive metagame to me. But whatever, he's holding his action then,
Hang
yeah.
on a second. Let me roll a straight D10 plus. What's natural weapons for a dwarf?
So a medium creature has a natural speed of 3.
Okay, so that would be D10 plus 3. So he'd be going on an 8. So on an 8, he will attempt to break free.
Right. Okay. So we'll
Damn
just.
it.
So we'll just. Oh, okay. We'll take one of them out, change that to 8, and make it accurate then. There we go. Darrow's first in the round then. Nice roll with the initiative, Peter.
Darrow will charge it and then discover there's a flame there.
Now, you've still got Warhammer as the initiative, is that right?
No, I'd change to Great Axe.
Did you? It says Warhammer on the screen.
Hammer, can you throw it?
Yeah, it's the returning
You're
hammer.
right. I clicked the wrong thing by mistake.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'll let you go in that initiative. Let's not disturb the flow of play. You can have that. You can go with your great axe on that initiative. I think that's a slower weapon for you, or it's not much different anyway.
I think maybe its initiative should be 7, but I clicked the wrong thing by mistake.
You would still be first in the round. It's fine.
Because I was already on Warhammer. So
I will change it. I'll change it to a 7, and you're still at the top of the round, so it doesn't affect anything. That's fine. So you're charging in and going to give it some swing with the great axe. Your namesake. I love it.
Yeah, it's sort of going to run past the. Oh, you're going to stand next to the fire. Okay.
So this is the one that's not wrapped around Ogrim that you're attacking. Confirm or not?
Me?
No,
No,
Peter.
Darrow.
Darrow.
One piece to talk to her.
Ah,
Sorry,
so it's this
It's
one
the
here,
one-
yeah, on the wall.
the one that isn't wrapped around. Yeah.
Cool. Good luck.
I'm not sure where my figure should be on the scale, whether I'm slightly closer than I should be.
No, that looks good.
But,
You're 5 foot from the cloaker. And you're 5 foot from the fire.
Keep you warm while you're fighting.
Step back a wee bit.
It's only a D4 damage. That's nothing to Darrow.
'Tis but a D4.
It's but a D4. There's not much to Darrow, let's be honest. He's a pretty tough old dwarf. Look at that, what he's just
Pretty
rolled.
tough young dwarf, please.
Ooh, he is. Look what he's just rolled. Darrow, so you roll a
Minus
1d4
10.
and try and get a 4.
Let's go.
That
Oh
was a
my
crit.
god. The executioner.
The electrocutioner. Oh, unlucky, right.
Alright.
Still, this is double damage. Now, do you want to roll your percentage chance for if the lightning goes off first? So, it's 1d4 and you want a 1, or you can do percentile dice and you want 25 or under. Up to you.
We're doing PR. Come on, I'm so
Looks to
proud
me
for
like
this.
he's rolled a 1d4.
No, nah. So the lightning doesn't go off. Right, so roll me damage for the axe and then it doubles.
Yeah,
This could be interesting.
Uh, was you guys' sound okay?
No,
I just
he
want to
went.
say.
No, it was Peter went roboty there. Say again, Peter.
I was saying that given it's already been damaged, it had better be dead at the end of this.
Well, it could be. You know what you can do with that? Well, not with that. You've done some. This might be your first crit with that one.
10.
20 damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
let's go. Let's go.
That one's dead. That one gets splattered in half against the wall. You see it cut. And imagine a giant stingray. Picture something that shape, right? And it gets cut down almost in half down next to the spine. So the thing just flops in half like something out of a Mortal Kombat fatality.
Just a question, did you add the extra blow for Fargrim?
Fargrim has a second attack this round. Well, noticed, Peter. What's his initiative, David, on that weapon?
1 second. His speed is 3.
Damn, these weapon masters, eh?
So it's a third attack.
On 12. Alright. So Ogrim can make a bend bars roll now.
Here we go.
Because I don't believe you're holding your action till the end of the round. That's some bullshit.
Ah, failed.
Right, okay. Fargrim.
Damn it, brother! Get me out of this so it can be fair.
Is that you in there, Ogrim?
That it is, young Darrow. Get me out of here so I can carry on fighting the one on the wall.
What? Dead.
What?
I might,
That's not
I
fair.
might damage.
Me and old
I might
Fargrim were having a
you.
contest.
Well, I might damage you whilst I'm hitting this thing.
Oh, we dwarves are tough.
Now,
Go for it.
question for Trevor, who's cast that spell. Can you do other
Yes.
things while you're moving? I think you have to concentrate to move that thing around, don't you?
I'm not sure. Let's see. It moves if I direct it. If I don't direct it, it just stays where it is.
So you can leave it there and do other things as well, right? Okay.
I could do.
That.
Well, have you rolled initiative for something else?
No. I'm just assuming that will do its damage when we get to my initiative.
It will, but you'll also have the chance to move
I'm-
it if you're not doing
I'm-
anything else.
Yeah, I'm controlling it at the
Yeah,
moment because I'm
okay.
planning to move it if
So-
necessary.
Cool. Just just tuning the rules there, making sure I know what's going on there before we get to it. Fargrim, I believe.
Aye, lad.
Come on. Darrow showed him how it's done now. Now he should be inspired. That was inspiring stuff by Darrow, like. That's why these boys came to follow you.
I was
Ooh.
impressed with this book.
Now, which one left or right?
Oh, the one on the wall.
Oh, it's great.
Okay, so roll me some damage.
Yes.
The Battle Brothers are just doing minimum damage all the time at the moment.
They're not doing the best on the damage rolls, right? So now we have some cloakers to act. That one's dead. So this one,
Just having a wait room.
excuse me, this one on Ogrim gets automatic damage on Ogrim. David, you've got that in the. It's an automatic 1d4, I believe.
Yep.
2 damage. Ogrim takes 2. And then it's going to attack with its tail at Darrow, who else is around it, and Fargrim. So first attack's going to be on Fargrim, second attack's going to be on Darrow. Just get his shit up. Misses Fargrim with his tail, and misses Darrow with its tail. Now, this is where I've nerfed them. A real Cloaker has loads of other different powers it can do. This one's just got its combat powers to make it different from a Cloaker, because of the mistake I made. So, that's that one. Now I have these two. So they're, well, first this one is going to attempt to, like, do its wrap around on Fargrim.
Come on if you think you're hard enough.
It's hard enough.
Damn it.
Famous last words, David. Both your characters. So he is enveloped in, what's his armour class? Unadjusted for dex?
0. They're brothers. They make sure they're equal.
1d4 damage again then.
Out in the beans.
3 damage on Fargrim. Now, it's not got anyone in range with its tails. So this one is going to go flap around. Oh, I'm changing its size instead of moving it. So this one's going to flap around and fly and go, see that flame, and not going to want anything to do with that. It can get around it. I would say it can avoid the flame, yeah.
Yep.
If it goes past Darrow, it's going to be an attack of opportunity. So it's going for Darrow. Looks like these things like the taste of dwarf. So let's see if it manages to wrap them up.
Go for it.
It'll be coming close to that fire, though, if it does.
It will be, but remember, this is a reckless
that
monster.
goes on your turn.
Darrow got lucky. It misses. So now it's just flapping its wings in front of you, Darrow. And it'll... Oh, I shrinked it again. I keep grabbing the edge of it instead of grabbing it. It'll fly around a little bit to be away from the flames, okay? So, that...
Flames might move in a moment.
It still has 2 attacks. It's still got its tails as well. So, its only target is Darrow.
It's made itself perfect for Kiara.
It's tried its front on me. Its tail's
Where's
facing
my
somewhere else.
No, its tail is underneath it and it flies. Its tail can attack any direction. And it's rolled a crit with the second attack.
Where's Kiara's turn?
Oh, I don't know. What did you roll?
4.
Oh, should have been at the top of the round.
I know, I've just realised. I was like, when the fuck is she going to get to do her thing? And I was like, because that thing lined itself up perfect.
You mustn't have clicked your character when you've done the roll, right? So I'll add you one in and you'll have to just go next. And then we'll...
I'll just, I'll go after this.
What did you roll for?
Sorry.
What was the weapon or spell?
Magic
missile, right enough, yeah. You said what you were rolling for too, so you should be...
That's my bad. I didn't realise I hadn't went in the turn order.
It's alright. Where was I? Right, he's hit with a crit with its one tail. Okay, so I need to do damage.
I've taken 6 off when I should have taken 12 off.
No, that D8 isn't the damage, that's something else. Ignore that. That was me to see if it got like an extra critical, like you guys get the chance. I'm giving it a chance. Take 2 damage.
I got 4 back off.
You get I add 4 back on. There's only 2 damage. The 1d8 was something else. I was rolling something else entirely there, mate.
There's some pretty poor damage being done.
That is the turn of the monsters, though. So, before we go Andy McCarr, Tammy, apologies. I didn't notice either. I should have on my DM. Your turn didn't go into the turn order, so you can go now.
So, Kiara is just gonna step forward a tiny little bit so she can see between Adamankar and Charlemagne.
All you need to do is see with this thing. They fly around.
Yeah, I know, but
They're
you know what
heat-seeking
she's
missiles that'll move around things
I
as long
know.
as you can see.
Yeah, you know what Kiara's like. And I'm gonna
Aye, we do.
attack this one.
Which one?
This one here. The one that's attacking Darrow.
Yeah, this one here.
So can I fire 2 at it? No, I just gotta fire all 4 at it.
Roll 4d4 plus 4. It's an automatic hit.
Advanced dice roller. 4. Not 14, fuck me. 4.
Don't roll 14d4, no.
Other way.
I'm
That's a
soft
bit of
enough. 4d4 plus 4 though.
Let's go.
4. Oh, dude, decent roll as well. 4 sizzling bursts of magical energy come from Kiara's hands, fly into this monster, this flying stingray thing. 15, and it drops out of the sky. Boom.
Yes.
Deado.
You
Oh, I was about to try and burn it, but never mind.
You can
You
go
get
the
the
other way
one
now.
behind it.
Yeah, that was the one that Fargrim had started on.
Now you may go, Trevor, with my car.
Yeah, I'm thinking if I move the fire back to the one that's on whoever that is at the back,
That's Fargrim.
yeah, then it won't be singeing Darrow.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it'll get any, it might get the other Cloaker,
But move it between
Pseudo-Cloaker.
Move it between Fargrim and Oldgrim, and it probably get both.
Pseudo-Cloaker, there we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so I'll
Pseudo-Cloaker.
put it in contact with the one at the back,
So you want to move
and
it
hopefully the one at the
to like
and hopefully the
there.
other one will get a bit of damage.
So, do they make a save again?
I think
Yep.
so, yeah, it'd be a new save, won't
Okay.
it?
Seat attack.
So the one at the back will get is save versus 2d4. One at the front, save versus 1d4.
Yep, sounds right to me.
Second one succeeded, so he doesn't take the 1d4. First one takes 2d4.
Okay, so then Fargrim needs to make a save as well.
Okay.
Oh, another 6.
Or take 6 damage. So he made
Fargrim
his save.
saves.
Nice.
This is going quite well. This slightly uncontrolled fire. Trouble is, having a fire amongst the combat is not necessarily the best idea, but oh well.
Not when the combatants are wrapped around your comrades. No.
Oh well. Have you seen his wisdom score? It's not great.
Now is that as much movement as you're doing with it for this round?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. So I just moved it to put it in contact with the one at the back.
Okay, and I guess I'll let you move around as well. If you're just looking and you've got clear movement around you, you can move around a bit too, if you need to.
Oh, I'm okay standing there on the corner, aren't I?
Just
Right,
tell
good
me.
night.
Right then.
I might need to. I'll shuffle forward a little bit then, just so that I can keep an eye on where it's going.
Now it's Eleanor next.
Yeah, so I'll just shuffle forward a little.
It was Fargrim. Please.
No.
His second action, he's going to try and break
Also
free.
it is.
I want to break free.
Wait, Fargrim's second action
Yes, he gets 2 actions this round.
doesn't get 2 actions this round. If he's using a 2-handed warhammer, which he is specialised in, he gets to attack twice. He doesn't get 2 actions this round. He's weapon specialised. He gets to attack twice with his weapon this round. He's not attacking with his weapon. He doesn't have a second action.
Okay.
Semantics.
No, it's not. It's David trying his luck.
Eleanor is going to move behind Darrow and poke at the next. Use the reach of the staff.
Yep. So this one? Aye, I guess it has to be that one.
Well, that's the only target that's alive.
No, this one is as well.
Yeah, but she can't. Having moved behind Darrow, she certainly can't get it off.
Okay. Go for it.
Yo.
You need push to talk, Peter.
Oh.
Things are very slow here, and I'm not. What's happened?
You roll the
I've
initiative.
changed the initiative by mistake rather than hitting. Can you remember her initiative was something like 13,
I think
wasn't
it was 13, yeah. No problem, fixed.
It was only 8:30. Oh, because we started it.
This machine's acting really slowly,
Is
even
it?
though I restarted
Mhm.
it before the game.
Do you have anything else running in the background? The Discord's so heavy.
I'll pull Eleanor's sheet up, it's okay, watch.
No.
I've got that.
My suspicion is that it's downloading something.
Yeah, that definitely won't help.
Right, I've got Eleanor's character sheet up. She's rolling an attack, yeah?
I'm about to press.
Ah, oh well. Now, Charlemagne. Sammy, it's your bear. Never mind your hamster, it's your bear.
I know, I couldn't do both. Look. Charlemagne's keeping the fuck out of it.
Okay, fair.
There's fire and shit going on there. He's like, nah, fuck that.
Right, so. It's not held action, so we're going to
Held
around.
action, so it was what would I.
Yeah, but there's no
He's
there's
not,
no more held
he's
action.
not going
So
to do anything anyway. He's not getting in amongst it.
we are going into round 3.
Okay, change of initiative for Fargrim. He's going to try and break free, so let me just roll initiative for that.
Yeah, okay.
Can everyone else see that yellow box?
Darrow needs a second initiative.
Oh yeah, he's on the great axe. What's it on? Plus what? Plus
4.
Oh,
I
nice.
think.
You sure it's not 3?
I think it's 4.
Okay.
I'm sure it used to be 5, and this is +1 better than the old one, isn't it?
Okay. Any other changes of initiative, Kiara? Are you casting Magic Missile again? You can't have that many left, do you?
No, I cannot. I cannot. Right, let me have a look at my sheet. I'm going to have to go to something else. I was doing my notes.
And do you know what the yellow box is? I know what you're on about, by the way. If I hover over the turn order, it puts a yellow box around the person.
Oh, right, okay, sorry. I was like, I didn't know if I had done it.
Yeah, it's me.
Right, so I need to tick cast today, because it's my last one. What's she going for? Do these things work on, like, sleep and shit, nah?
Well,
Are they
this is what's different from an undead. There's not an undead monster like you've been fighting down here. No, your sleep spell might work here. But
I don't have it memorised, so...
Oh, well.
It depends on how many hit dice they've got, and you don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. I was just an out-of-thingy question, to be fair. Right, let me get back to it. Sorry. It's gonna go... Don't want to risk losing these things again. I'll have to just go with my regular +1 dagger. Of which I have... Hold on, let me double check. Because this was bad before my sheet was not kept up.
We've rolled initiative for the dagger +1?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Anybody else needing done before we're going to round 3? And the car's moving the fire around. Right, okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's room for me to get in and fight, so...
Well, Kiara's going to try. Apparently.
Well,
It's her turn as well if we're starting. It's you first. Jenkins.
I'm just fascinated by this burning sphere that I've created. I've never done that before.
It's a cool spell, like. Tammy, it's your turn.
Cool. Is it my turn? I just shouted it in my turn, class.
The top of the round, you've accidentally rolled for dagger instead of dart. You meant to use dart. Your dart's even faster, so you'd still be at the top of the round. So go ahead and roll to attack
That's
with your
fine.
dart. Which one are you attacking?
Right, 1 second, and I will tell you.
Go zoom in.
Right, there we go. This one here. Oh, can you even see that?
You doing the ping?
I always think so.
No, you've got to hold it. Not double click, you hold it. Yeah, there we go, that one.
You've got to move some way to get into range, right?
Oh,
And you will have to move a
Yeah,
bit, yeah.
right, now will be my measuring thing.
So,
Hold on.
I'll do the measure for you.
33 feet away from it.
So if you... Short range would be next to Eleonora.
So, have I got my movement plus attack? So
Yep.
easy.
Yep.
Easy.
So you can move it, slide in next to Eleonora, and you're in short range. So no penalty on the attack.
Sorry, I had to mark car.
Let's go. Cara Jenkins to the rescue. Wait.
What?
Well,
What?
we don't have to wait much, because what we haven't done is when you use darts, you've got 3 attacks. Remember, I've got to add 2 more
Yeah,
turns to
yeah.
initiative.
It'll be 9 and 12. No?
No,
Is that right?
it'd be 7 and 8. Aren't your... Isn't a dart
Or is
plus
it?
1
Is one of them just straight?
with your
Just-
dexterity
it's just
and
my-
a dart plus 1? Yeah.
It's my regular
Are you-
darts.
You use regular darts.
What's
It's
the weapon
regular
speed
darts.
on your regular darts? Check on your character sheet what it says on
I
speed.
just rolled for it. It's 2.
So you're on 6, 8 and 10. Right, bear with me 2 seconds. Let me tidy up. Right. So, actually Fargrim's at the top of the round because he's on 5. Sorry, Tammy. My mistake. David, you're attempting to break out of a Pseudo-Cloaker.
I am. Failed.
That'll not be a bend bar success. Right, okay, so it's now Kiara. Danny, sorry.
Right, let's go.
So you're throwing darts at this one.
Yes.
Let's go. And these are not darts plus 1 or anything, these are just regular darts.
No, it's just regular darts.
Okay.
Why is it not came up?
Scared to lose our good ones.
You've got plus 1 from less.
It's not coming up when I click it. Oh wait, this is why. Fuck me, sorry. I've got plus 1, have I?
Yep, because you're blessed.
Cool.
I've not changed the number on that, but I'll do that now. AC3 hits.
Yes.
Now, half the damage goes to Ogrim, half the damage goes to it. So, roll the damage.
Usually not for a dart.
Mhm.
It's a piercing weapon. It'll have thick skin. I think it should be less than half and half.
The rules is written, me and David both read it. It says it's half and half.
Yeah, but how much of
Dart's
this
a
one
long,
has been
pointy
used?
thing.
It's a long,
so it
pointy
kind of
thing.
goes
It'll
straight
jab through
so
it and give...
more probably goes through to Walgrim.
They're large creatures.
Tell you what I'll do is I will when we come to rounding, I'll give the odd number to the creature.
Yeah. Is it a large?
It's a large creature, which I believe is less damage on a dart.
Do you have any pluses or minuses?
You've got +1. No, not on damage. Sorry, no, nothing on
Oh.
damage. So
Oh,
one damage halved goes to the monster. Ogrim takes no damage.
Yeah, they just bounced off it anyway. That's why.
All right. So Darrow is up next.
I'm just checking. Yeah, okay, It's, I can do a 5-foot step between blows if necessary, can't I?
I allow 5 feet between your multiple attacks, yes.
Yes, so I believe that if I down this one, I then step to where I can try on the next one.
Go for it. Yeah, you've got enough space to do that. You might be walking through a fiery ring, like, but...
Yeah. So I'll hit the one near me first and see whether it or the dwarf drops dead.
You try and hit it first. You're assuming you're going to hit it. I'd love you to roll a fumble now after that cockiness. Unlucky with that damage roll, Tammy. I think it was only a 1d2 anyway with a regular dart, isn't it?
Yeah, so if you'd rolled 2, you would have damaged...
Actually, so that was the better
dwarf as
roll,
well.
yeah, because you only damaged the monster and not the dwarf. That was the better roll.
If I realised it did such shit damage, I would have maybe chosen.
Pluses apply to the damage as well as the chance to hit as well, remember. Darrow does a stinking amount of damage. He's rolling to hit. A misses. Darrow with the miss. Ogrim trying to break out.
It was. I think there might not have been a roll on that.
Doesn't
Really?
look like there was.
It looks like it didn't roll anything.
Oh yeah, still a dodgy roll. Peter, roll again, mate.
I don't think he can hit armor class 15.
That certainly does it. Right. Roll the 1d4 for if the electricity goes off first. Before we do damage.
I freaked out before because I was like, oh my god, how's it only 8:30? I was like, I feel like we've been doing this forever. And then I was like, oh nah. We started at 7:30, so I thought we'd only been playing for half an hour, and I was like, what the fuck?
Roll damage.
No electrical?
Right, we'll take a
Maybe
half-time
just as
break after
well.
this round then. We'll take a break after this round.
I'm waiting for it to come up on my screen. There we are.
Now, oh, I was going to say this can be great, but that's a low one for you, like. Now you roll the 1.
No, it's
Maybe
actually.
just roll-
No, hold on. No, you're right. It's a low roll.
Unlucky. Still, 9 damage is 9 damage. It's looking very, very, very worse for wear after that.
No, if you look at the hover over the roll,
Yeah.
Ryan.
It's not added
says
any
rolling-
bonuses. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Right. Maybe Peter's having issues. I'm going to pull up
the-
Darrow's character sheet.
That should be 14.
Alright, okay. So
That
we'll
should
just
be
add,
14.
we'll just manually add the bonuses, right? Okay. So for some reason, Roll20's also given us Jip tonight, but that
Indeed,
if that-
Cthulhu.
if that's 14, then that's enough. That one dies. Oh no! Wait.
7 goes through.
Half a damage
Half
goes to
it.
Ogrim. Half a damage
Half
goes
of-
to Ogrim.
So 7 on it. 7 on Orgrim.
I forgot what it had.
Can I? Because what happens is it flashes things. It's in slow motion. So if you roll for me, remembering the +1 to hit,
Right. Tell you what.
I think it's less likely to go funny on arithmetic.
I think it had 13 hit points. I put 13 hit points on it, or maybe no, it was 12. I'm sure it was 12.
So it took 40, so it should now be on 5.
It should be on 5.
And
What's
And
the
Ogrim takes
Sargrim
7.
one? Or Ogrim. I just called them Grim and Grim.
7 damage on Ogrim as well then.
Already taken.
Nice. Okay.
so if you roll
Tis but
instead
a
of me,
scratch.
So that thing isn't dead, sorry. Half
so
damage.
you roll the second attack instead of me, and I think
will
the
do.
numbers are less likely to go wrong.
Is it this round you've got 2 attacks?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll roll it for you and see if that makes a difference when we get to it. Okay.
Ah, but of course it doesn't happen until after.
Hang on, you
After
had an
the-
attack. You had an attack on 7 and an attack on 11 this round.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
so
don't get
it doesn't happen until after a few more attacks.
It's Kiara's second dart next.
Right. Gotta fire it at this one again.
Same one. Now, it is in a bad way. Darrow so didn't kill it because of the half damage thing, but it is in a bad way.
Has Olgrim had his attempt to break free yet?
Well, no. He's not. Sorry, and he's on 8. And Kiara's on 8. It's not going to make a difference. Kiara can still miss with her attack, and then he fails
failed to
with
break
his
free.
attempt. Okay. Now, we get to the Cloaker's turn, and there's 2 of them left. So this one does automatic damage on Ogrim 1d4. Take 2 damage, Ogrim. And then it can make attacks with its tail.
Oh, Peter's lost time again. Are we going to take a break?
Aye, we'll take a break. 5 minutes. Right. So we were mid-round. It was the Cloaker was mid-attacks actually, and it was missed. Am I right in thinking it's missed 1 tail attack and has its second? Is that right, David?
It's done its attack on Olgrim. It's had 1 tail attack and missed, but there's nobody for it to go with its second tail attack.
I can attack the second person twice. The same person twice.
Ah, bad luck, Darrow.
Yeah, easy peasy. It's 1 tail. It's not 2 tails attacking. It's 1 tail attacking twice.
You're not the only one that gets 2 attacks around.
2. Darrow has a pretty good armor class. Darrow's got -1 armor class. That doesn't hit him. Right, okay. So the other Cloaker, I've not done this one yet, have I? It gets an automatic d4 damage on Fargrim. Take 3 damage Fargrim. And it's got no one to attack. Oh, wait, well. It does, because... No, it doesn't, because this one isn't dead. Ogrim's still wrapped up in it. This one has nobody attack with its tails. Okay, so the Cloaker, the Pseudo-Cloakers, are done. Kiara, third dart.
Did you... Right, hold on. Did you just say it is done?
Your third dart. Your third attack.
This one's not dead, though, is what I'm asking you.
It's not dead. Because I forgot about the half damage when I was like, oh, he's killed it. No, he hasn't. Half of the damage goes into the dwarf that it's wrapped round. Misses.
Fuck me.
And Darrow, this is your 2 attack round, I believe.
Shite back, Kiara.
Remember he pushed to talk. Oh wait, I'm going to do your roll for you, I'm going to. Yeah, bear with me. Darrow, where is he? Character sheet. You need to click his token
Peter,
first.
it's push to talk.
No,
We still can't hear you.
We still can't hear you.
I think he's lost sound again, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to roll this.
It's frozen. You were just a roll for him, though.
And it's got a +1 on it. It's a hit. 1d4. Nope. No
No
damage.
electrical.
The battery needs charging.
I think so.
But Peter's bad.
Keep rolling a 2 on that D4.
15
not quite
damage,
making
right.
it.
So this thing takes 8 damage. And Ogrim takes 7. we'll fix Peter's sound issues in a second, but I'm finishing his turn for him because he's just wiped that thing out. Now if I can move that, highlight Ogrim to front. There we go. David, I assume you've done the damage for Ogrim.
That I have.
Right, okay, so we'll time out and get Peter to fix his sound. And Ogrim took some damage, but is free.
I think you missed the fact that I got in with a miss first, but...
Oh, did you roll a miss first? Well,
I've got to reopen the thing again, but that's, I think, what I saw.
Yes, you rolled a 1.
You rolled a crit. A crit fail, sorry, a fumble. Right, listen. Hand to God for the tech issues, because I can't be bothered to go change the hit points and stuff back. I can't remember what the monster had, and we've taken hit points off everyone. So hand to God you didn't roll the 1. The DM rolled for you, and you rolled a hit, and you rolled the damage. Okay? So that one never happened because of the tech issues. I didn't see that happen. We'll cut it out in post. Cut it. That's my new motto. We'll cut it out in post. You never rolled a 1. Hand to God rolled the dice for you, and I'm a benevolent God, as we say around here, and you managed to kill the monster and take a good smack out of Ogrim as well. So, I did you proud. Now, Adam Bakar, it's your turn.
Right. Let's think. I will move the burning sphere round the back of that creature so that it doesn't singe whichever of the battle brothers that is.
You mean round here?
And
you're going round the way?
Yeah.
How much movement does it have per round? Per the spell?
Oh, quite
30
quite
foot?
a lot.
Oh, you're happy days then.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, it can move. It has to go round. It can't go over it.
So you're going... Are you trying to do... Right, okay. So you're going round the back like that?
Burn it from behind.
Right, okay. So it makes a save. Let me make that save versus spell. Ha, success. No damage, mate.
Oh.
Unlucky.
And does whoever is engulfed in it have to
Fargrim has to
save
make
as
a
well?
save.
I would. Well, if it wasn't damaged, then nothing can get through it to Fargrim, surely.
Surely,
sense, I suppose. It's obviously dodged it.
Surely. Right, okay.
Yeah, it must have dodged it in some way.
Eleanor, and this time I'm going to remember to take her number down on the bless. Is she attacking again? Do you want me to do it, Peter, since you're having the system issues? I've got Eleanor's sheet up.
Push to talk, Peter.
You'll have to move forward, won't you, to attack
Still can't hear you, I'm
the other
afraid.
one.
Yeah, I think he's...
Oh yeah, she would have to move forward there. Right, okay, well, tell you what, we'll just wait and see what's happening with Peter. There we go, and we're back. So, it's Eleonora.
Can't hear you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on.
So, because
As the case may be, I think I leave it for you to roll and just have the map up.
Okay, we're having tech issues. Anybody that's watching, Peter's having some technical issues, so apologies for anybody that's a new viewer. So she's moving round. She's got space to move round. All these ones are dead, and she's going to this side of it, so she's not close enough to the flames.
Yeah. In reach, remember.
Sorry? And she's got reach, yeah.
She,
So let's leave her back a bit.
yeah, so she can poke it without getting too close to the flames.
Sure. I'll roll her attack for you
I
then.
can poke it with it. I can hit it with the bill.
Misses. Okay. Charlemagne, is he going to do anything, or is he going to stay quiet again this round?
Did you hear what I just said?
No.
No, Peter, you're crackling very badly. And
Yeah,
breaking up.
we're having real issues with you tonight, Peter.
Or have you tried turning your camel?
Yeah, then I'd have to line them all up again though. That takes 10 minutes as well, remember?
Well, it depends what you want to do, whether you want to just keep doing this only, or...
I'll persevere. I'll get to the end of this round, or I think you could get to the end of this combat in a round. Do you know what I mean? There's one alive and it's being burned already, so, or it's going to be about to be burned. I think we need to persevere and get through at least a round, and then we can easily call the session short because of tech issues. But try and get through this round, I think.
So is Charlemagne moving forward, or?
No, sorry, that's what I was saying just before we were trying to hear what Peter was saying. He's keeping the fuck out of it. He sees that big thing of fire floating about the place. He's like, nah, I'm good. He's going to hang back here with Adam and Carl.
It's okay. It's going to be another. Peter, can you hear me? Nod yes, if you can hear me. Right, okay.
Hey.
So, Peter, Darrow's going to be using his great axe, and I'll move him into the best position to do that, right? Yeah?
Nope.
No.
Something else. Oh, just type in roll 20.
I type it.
Yeah,
He's not got roll 20 up.
Type in roll 20. That'll
If
do
you've
the
got
job.
roll 20, type in
Discord.
roll 20. Or type in Discord, somebody will read it. We have the technology.
We have the means.
And Ulgrim is just going to roll his initiative for his Warhammer.
Because he's free now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, okay. So we'll keep your initiative. You've got one attack this round.
So he's on 5 and 7.
So, Peter, plan is we'll get through this combat, or this round, whatever's first, and we'll call it short for technical issues. We'll deal with it after.
Would you add another attack for Ulgrim on 7, please?
Nice roll. Ogrim on 7.
Yeah, 5 and 7.
Okay. Anybody else changing?
Yes. Is it, are we rolling a new initiative? Sorry.
Yeah. If you're doing a new thing, if you're throwing darts, you don't need to do a new initiative.
No, I'm not throwing darts anymore.
Okay. What are you doing?
Fucking dagger.
Well, keep the same initiative because you rolled for dagger initially, so you don't need to roll anything. I just take the second attack and third attack off. Boom, sorted.
Okay.
You're done. Peter's typing. The technical issues tonight have been real, like.
That's what I'm saying. It's Dungeons and Dragons, not Cthulhu.
Yeah. Okay. You're looking at your mobile, perhaps you can Discord on it.
That is what you should. That's what I do. I run Roll20 on the laptop and I roll Discord on my phone.
That's going to mess up the cams, though. We're best to just persevere, get through this combat, and we'll just call it the end of the session, call it a short one, and fix technical issues for next week.
Okay.
It's my plan.
And of course, it's a good one.
You are the boss.
I am God, after all. I've got to make these decisions. So, are we ready? Has everybody got their initiatives?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, so, let's get stuck in, Fargrim. You are trying to escape. It's a bend bars roll. Fail. Ogrim next.
Oh. So this battering he's taken.
Now, Ogrim's free. He's taken a lot of damage, but he's free. And he finds himself with one of these Pseudo-Cloakers right in front of him. And hits it. So, the Pseudo-Cloaker takes 4 damage, and his brother takes 3.
Skillfully judged to minimise the damage to his brother.
Just thunked his brother on the head with one of his warhammers. Okay, Kiara. Mrs. I'm going to use my dagger.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Well,
I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I guess you're going round there.
Looks like it's behind. Yeah. Who says? Oh.
You can
Did
go.
he just move there?
You can easily go.
Sorry,
boom.
yes, I had to move Fargrim up next to it.
Oh, right. Sorry,
He's between Eleonora and Fargrim. So
That's all. That's all thin, flat, dead bodies on the ground there. You can easily do that.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna stab it.
Good luck.
I'm so sorry to whatever Grim Brother is in there.
Ogrim. That hits. So let's have damage with the dagger.
Let's go. Oh, hold on. Oh no, wait, that's right. Fuck off. Large creature.
Large
Yep.
creature.
1d3, so that's the right. And there's no
Yeah.
pluses.
No, you just plus. Just your normal +1.
Yeah. Just the dagger.
Which just comes in
damage.
from the dagger.
It does
So,
that itself.
2
doesn't it?
2 on the monster, 1 on your friend and travelling companion.
I'm sorry.
David, you can do the
Still to be judged.
now, Darrow, and I'm taking care of Darrow, and I hope I do him justice because Peter is having technical issues tonight. Darrow is going to go for the optimal best position for his great axe attack, which would be here, which doesn't put him within 5 feet of the fire, or not enough that he's at risk. He's going to swing his great axe. I'm going to hopefully do him justice with this attack roll. Darrow, where is he? He winds up.
Come on, young Darrow, lad.
Go. Lands it.
Right, I'm going to roll the 1d4 first. So the lightning
Come
doesn't
on.
go off.
Oh.
Now,
hoping
the
one
damage,
went
the
right.
damage. This is the fun part with Darrow. I don't think I've ever rolled the damage for Darrow. This will be fun.
But
A
it's gonna be
2d8 on a large creature. Ooh, so 5 damage on the monster.
I was looking for
4 on Fargrim.
4 on your friend. Boom, Darrow. Nice. Ogrim.
I hope he's tough. Like, I know these dwarves going about being tough and hard all the time. I really hope they are.
Ogrim. You're now free.
Swing with his warhammer again.
Okay.
And
Misses. Alright, okay. Now we get to the cloaker. There's only one alive. It's wrapped around old Fargrim. Yeah. So it does automatic D4 damage. 3. And then it's going to attack with its tail on. Let's go. Roll a D. I can't roll a D3 with this. So I'm just going to say Darrow and Fargrim, because that's 1 and 2 from left to right, okay? This is its tail attacks. Against Darrow and Fargrim, left to right. Misses Darrow. Critical hit against Fargrim.
Oh my god.
Really got it in for the battle brothers.
Oh, I might get 4 damage this time. Who knows?
It's her just saying that he's wanted it equal.
Double
Fair.
2. Double 2 is 4 damage on Fargrim.
Told you so.
You wanted 4, you
Said
got 4.
4 damage on Olgrim, actually.
On Ogrim, sorry, yeah, because Fargrim's the one that's wrapped up. But that is its turn, though. It doesn't do any more. Real cloakers would do a lot more, but this thing doesn't. Darrow doesn't have a second attack this turn, am I right?
Don't ask me to roll
One
next.
attack.
Is it?
Yep, okay. Andy McCarthy's next.
Is he rolling?
Oh, I'm going to try and burn this thing from behind again.
So you're just leaving that
Make a
thing where it
saving
is. So it's a saving throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
just burn it. Burn it.
Saving throw versus spell. Succeeded.
Oh,
No damage. Eleonora.
this one's fireproof.
Now, Eleonora can attack from there. So she's just going to use her quarterstaff. Now, Peter normally takes care of Eleonora, so I'm going to do this. She's got a +1 on this. And she misses. What I need to do also is take her thing down by 1. What's it on? don't see her thing. I've taken it off.
What do you mean everything? Or blessed? There's
Yeah,
the-
it should be on 3 anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
Charlemagne?
it is on 3. I see it. It's just so tight in there.
Yep. Charlemagne, doing anything?
He's keeping. He might move. But that'd be about it.
Okay.
Picking under my car, probably.
We made it through another round with it not dead. Do you want to finish it off before we call a session short at least? Should we just rapid fire into this next round? Who needs extra attacks? Dado's got his second one already.
It's not going to last another round, surely.
Nah, surely not.
We're
Surely
just
not.
kill it. That's what I'm thinking. What are you on about around? We're just gonna finish killing it.
Extra attack for Olgrim this round.
Okay.
So that'll be on 9.
On 9. Okay. So we have Fargrim is at the top of the round. That crit fail.
Falls over.
A critical failure.
There's no
He just gets
consequences
crushed
from that
even
crit.
more.
Well, should we give him we should give him a consequence from the critical fail. Dislocated shoulder. -2 on strength for the next 4 hours. Nah, I'm not going to be that harsh on him. Nah.
He could be unconscious.
I was just saying I was a benevolent god. I'm not going to do that to you. Okay, but that's your turn. It's the other brother now though.
Come on.
Hold on, brother. I'll get you out.
He's got 5, 7, and 9 for some reason. Which one should I be deleting? The 9.
None of them.
Has he got
That's
3
an extra
attacks? He's got
attack this
3 attacks this round. You're right. Nice.
Roski.
Misses.
Kiara.
He's going to need them.
He's gonna
Kiara
need them.
is gonna stab it again.
You really need to finish it off with this round because number 1, we've got technical issues. We can't even hear
No.
Peter. Number 2, I really need the bathroom, so you better finish it off.
Right, guys.
Come on,
just give us a
Kiara.
second.
We're counting
Oh,
on you.
fuck, that's not doing it.
That's not going to do it.
I
Nah.
don't think that actually rolled anything.
That's not rolled
No,
anything. Yeah, that's a dodgy roll
Is it
again.
not? Oh,
Go
it's
try
not
that
good.
again.
Good. Thank fuck.
Even
Right,
roll 20's
hold on,
been a
I'm
dick tonight.
just gonna double check everything. Right, go away. Sorry, just double checking it wasn't me.
Roll again, see what happens. No, it's done the
I
same
am,
again. Yeah. Why is it not
How's
working?
it got the exact same thing twice?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to pull your character sheet up and roll for you. Roll 20 is being weird tonight, Kiara.
You've got +1 to hit from the
Still
bless, of course.
blessed, yeah.
Yeah, I had put that in.
Let me roll. What are you attacking with your dagger, yeah?
My dagger +1. It's the second one down.
Alright, okay. Let's see if it rolls when I roll. I didn't add your +1, but yeah, it's rolled and that's a hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll damage, see if that works. See if your damage roll works, or if I have to do that.
I hope. Come on.
1 damage on each of you.
Yeah.
Has that rolled? Yeah, it has. You just
Yeah.
rolled a 1.
It did, didn't it? Yeah.
Darrow is going to swing his great axe.
Well, you don't get a critical.
And that's a 2 because I didn't add the +1. That's a hit. And he's going to do he's going to roll a d4 to see if he gets a 1 for the lightning go off. It's about time. It's about time. Is it d6 lightning damage, Peter? Yes.
Oh.
Oh, I should have his character sheet up.
I think that should do it.
It's on the sheet. Right, let's have a quick look at Peter's sheet.
He's been doing some pretty poor damage recently. Perhaps he'll ever.
With this lightning, yeah, maybe. Let's go. Although I keep saying that, and then like one of our poor Grimm brothers is in there.
Yeah, the Grimm brothers are acting as meat shields, which is their role in life.
They're just taking a beating, like.
Oh yeah. But that's their role in life.
I was gonna say yeah, pretty professionally though. Well done, boys.
It's not on the sheet, I don't think, but it's +6 anyway, I remember. It's D6, sorry. So, it's got this plus a D6. $12 damage, plus D6.
That's more like it.
13 damage.
Oh.
So 7 on the monster. And it's
6
dead.
on Fargrim.
And 6 on Fargrim. Now the monster
That's it.
actually drops from the sky, or drops from being wrapped around Fargrim, and Fargrim is free.
And Fargrim steps away from the fire before it can affect him.
Yeah, I'll move it out the way in a moment.
Okay, now we're playing without Peter, and I hate it. Because it's all about, we're only a small group, and we don't play without one of us. So, we've finished the combat. We'll cut the session short there, I think, folks, yeah?